Alright, it's Antline Alpha, and it's chilly and rocks. So, welcome back to Let's Play the Ocarina of Time Master Quest 3 Heart Dungeon Showcase. And this dungeon is like a little mini dungeon. And, to be honest, this is one of my favorite changed dungeons in this version. I think you'll see my reason for why in this room. Let's see, is it here? Oh, yep, there it is. I think this is a really clever idea. They use it a lot in this dungeon, but they use it they have it like in different positions. And that's about the variety of that. But I just really like that idea. And my microphone is kind of above me, so let's see how well that went. And hello again, Fabled Rock. I so hope you can't hear that. There's a seagull, like, dying right outside my window. Well, it's, like, screaming, at least. It doesn't look like it's in any physical pain, but please, seagull, if you want to be a co-commentator with me, message me on Skype. But anyway, oh, look at that, it's our mini-boss, but with regular enemy music, oh no. Well then, what could be the real mini-boss, or is there one? Okay, so that's where it came from, that opened this, yes, right? I always get turned around in this dungeon, but looks like I have what I need, and because I chose the dangerous way to play, I have made it so this dungeon is, well, okay, that this dungeon is slightly more tedious than it should be, but that's entirely my fault because I have one bottle and there are multiple red ice things. Alright, wolves. Do you really want me to wait for you to swing your claws so you can expose yourself and somehow make me look like an idiot by actually hitting me? Alright, now. You listen, Navi. How many times have you played this game? Not as many as me. You've just watched each time. Navi is like Drew Barrymore in 50 First Dates. What the heck is this? I know that there was... Do I know? I definitely don't remember any red ice sculpture looking anything like this in the original game. But is there something in there? I don't think so. I'll melt it. Why not? Let's watch it go down. This is like furniture though here. Yeah. It appears we have wasted time. But boy, am I ever happy to have done so, 'cause you got to see a neat little collapsing animation. Oh, look at this. Oh, so I just did the damage ahead of time. Well, good for me. I know one of these chests has a heart piece. I don't think it's this one. I'm gonna get it, even though this is a 3-heart challenge, but it's not. I'm never gonna get a completely new heart container, so it doesn't really matter. It's basically just like finding a heart in a chest, a recovery heart, as the game likes to call them. Alright, don't think there's any goldies in here. Yeah, if this were still the Uber challenge, I wouldn't be able to get any heart pieces ever. But it is not. Where do I want to go first? I don't know. I'm gonna go... Well, I'm gonna have to go back in that area anyway, unless I go to the area that has another blue bonfire waiting for me. Is this the way to the... Yeah, I'm bad at finding the little nooks that you are safe from these boulders. Yeah, this is gonna lead me to the end of the dungeon, but it's not what I want. This is not the end. Boy, you stalagmites sure know how to respawn. And so does red ice. When does red ice respawn? That never happens. Was that like just a beta object? That red ice sculpture? I really don't remember it ever looking that way. And stop fighting the wolf! But if it's not an object that was already in the data, did they like make a new one? Don't see why they would. Because it wasn't there. I'm pretty sure there was a chest in a like one of these looking ice things in the original game. What do I know? You, sir, get to live farthest to the right. Ice. And we're just gonna pop him. Just gonna give him a little knuckle. Alright. Alright, right here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you're just gonna try and get in my way. Don't you sink. Don't sink. Thank you. Why is it that whenever people say thank you, or people like express gratitude sarcastically to like enemies or events in video games, they always say thank you? It's never thanks. I'm gonna try to start doing that. I'm gonna try to start saying thanks. I am going to fail several times before I get that habit, but I wanna just say thanks when something like that happens, because it sounds more stupid. Alright. So here's the one of these, which we will never get in this playthrough, as it is the only one in a dungeon. Heart pieces in dungeons seems to have always been like a weird thing in Zelda games. There's never like a consistency. I think there might have been one in every dungeon in Twilight Princess. I know for sure there wasn't in Skyward Sword. There's like maybe 2 of the dungeons had a heart piece. Wind Waker, I don't even remember if there were any. Alright! We got something we've already got several times before. Let's make a big deal. I know what I have to do here. I see you, little green Navi. Navi green? That's what I should call you. Why has no one said... Why, or at least I've never heard someone say that. If you... It's like navy green, in case you didn't get it. Navi green. I think it's clever. Right. That did... Wait, what? Link! You make me cringe by doing that. What is... So I gotta do it twice? Oh man, twice? What is this? What kind of video game trope is this? Doing something more than once? So you get the hang of it? Hey, what? I don't know what happened there. I was thinking of that yesterday, like, what if a boss fight never had, like, a pattern? Like, for every time you like, do damage to it, you have to find another way to do it the next time. I think that'd be cool, but I wonder if there's, like, an unstated law for doing that. Like, children have to be able to not suck at video games, so if we're rating it E, we have to have a pattern. Right. What is this? The compass? Don't you blow on me. Get enough of that from the wind outside. It was really windy yesterday. Like I could see trees. And they were bending. And I was bending from pure being purely strucken with awe. And I was like, whoa! And I tilt my back way behind me. Okay, that didn't make sense. But what that I say does. Let's keep that in mind. Alright, isn't there a Skulltula in here? Isn't there? Well, we'll find out at the end of tonight's episode. I think that was... I don't know what other shows did that, but show Beyond Belief always did, like... You'll find out which of these stories is true and which are false. Oh! Well, I almost didn't see you. Don't you be the thumbnail pause menu. You be a good boy. Because we're in an ice environment, so clearly Santa is here. So he's watching extra closely. Hey, you wanna... Are you sure? Well, that must have been really uncomfortable having to spawn on such a small space. You sure you don't want a bigger environment to spawn on? I know some people. I have contacts. I can give you a better spawn location, a more area-atic. I don't know. Something with a lot more area. But we can battle on a floor of ice checkers that are all the same color, at least. Maybe slightly airbrushed differently. Okay. Let's do this. So, oh, but except slippery, so it can't really backflip. Just gotta take a step back and... Okay. Goodbye! You know, if you were still the mini-boss, I think I wouldn't have done a jump strike, so... I don't believe you considered that, Ice Keys. The audacity you have to question me about audacity and to also try and freeze me. This is Time Block, Central America. And so don't you be the thumbnail. I don't need that. Megaton Hammer. But I like it. I like it because it's big and it makes me feel less self-conscious about my extremities. Alright, so we've got this. Have gotten. We done did get it that fire. This is a cry of the Scarecrow. I cannot believe you sometimes, Ice Keys. Alright. Do I still remember? Have to remain absolutely silent. I will now examine the harmonization as well as the tempo and rhythm of that song. I'm taking like a music analysis class, which has the weirdest name. It sounds really dumb. It's called the Art of Listening to Music. There's a Skulltula in one of these, isn't there? Oh, why are you right there? That just seems weird. Thought there was one, like, in one of these things. Maybe that's in another area. Maybe it's like in the Shadow Temple. Where's the block? Or am I... Wait, what was that? Oh, was that switch to unlock the Skulltula, and then we must relock the not present any longer Skulltula so we can climb aboard? I see! And this will lead us to our climax of the dungeon. Wow. Not even at 15 minutes. This is going smooth. Let me make sure I have all the Skulltulas, though, by pressing pause and asserting my dominance over the YouTube thumbnail selection once again by simply arguing that it... Yep, got them all. Wait, what was that? Oh, that's the room we haven't been in yet, of course. Of course. We all know this. We are all extravagant. I don't know what to say. Experts. Hey, hey. Okay. That was my own fault for wanting to continue the motif of Keith's retorts. Ah! Oh, hello. Good to see ya. So yeah, the White Wolfos was, in this version, immediately, what's the word for, like, lowering a rank? I don't know, but it was immediately classified as a regular enemy in this version, and will never be present with the mini-boss music. So, we'll just have to make do's without that. What are there, 10 mini-bosses in the original game? Like 10 different types? But most of them are Stealthos in this one. Hi! We meet again. Weird. Yeah. Like, what are you doing here, Link? I was here to rescue the Zoras. You got to the Iron Boots first. Dang it. I wanted that water medallion. I wanted to fight Dark Sheik. Well, you won't get to. You'll have to conquer other things. Like pre-calculus. Time passes, people move. Like a river's flow, it never ends. Wonder if anyone's compared Sheik to Christopher Nolan. Both have a lot of philosophical, I guess, speeches in their presence. I played it faster, I win. Tempo. Who needs it? Right? What is this texture? I never got... It looks cool, but it looks like futuristic. It looks like a combination of the Matrix, like, and just outer space constellations, as opposed to not outer space I don't know, but... Alright, so we cannot... Oh. Did I even mention going back for that blue fire? Because I did. I'm surprised I did without saying anything, if I did, or if I forgot, in which case I'm completely insane. But I get that. Your warning to save my life is making it so I can't take my clothes off. Oh, okay. Let's just get hit by that every opportunity. It'll be a running gag. And there'll be hundreds of t-shirts. Bye!